What we have here is a folder. It's on my hard drive. It's C/music testing 1/test1, and in here we have song.mp3, and I have multiple folders. Music testing 1, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. So I'm going to add all those into Rekordbox. So we're going to go here, file, import folder, and then I'm going to select that folder, music testing, and okay. So it's going to pull in all those tracks. So nothing too exciting there. As you can see, the path looks correct. It says song 1, 2, song. So all of them are named the same, song, 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 song. And the file name is song, song, song. That's what we would expect. So now I'm going to go back over to that folder, and sorry, that's not the folder. This one. And I'm going to go in the test1 directory, and I'm going to rename it from song to track. Okay, so that's been renamed. So obviously in the test1 folder, that file is it's gonna be missing, as we'd expect. Now, if I right click it and I go auto relocate, so here's the interesting thing. It thinks it's song.mp3 and song.mp3 for the file name and the location. So that was correct. Now watch this. I'm gonna auto relocate this, and it figures it out here, and track is correct, but the file name is incorrect. And so for the most part, you might go, well, that's not really that big of a deal. But the problem is, it's found now. So I'm gonna go back here. Here's where the problem comes in. I'm gonna rename this to track. Well, let's say, we'll do a more realistic idea. If I rename the folder, the parent folder, from music testing to music testing 1 to music testing, now I have to go, I could, that's simulating as if I were moving it around. So now it's no longer in music testing 1, as we'd expect. So when I go and search for this track, which, let's double check here, is in music testing, test 1, it's named track.mp3. Rekordbox thinks it's named track mp3 in the path, but not here. So watch, when I right click this to relocate it, it's going to ask me to tell me where to find the file song.mp3. It should be asking me where to find track.mp3. So now I'm going to go here, and I'll go to C, music testing, and test. I know it's track, even though it thinks it's song, but let's go ahead and just double click that. So it found it. It still says track here, which is correct. The song's found, but over here you can see the file name is still song.mp3. So whenever you do a relocate, it doesn't update the file name. Now that's just for relocate. I don't know if it does it for auto relocate. So let's find out here. This one, let's go test 2. So let's go to the test folder. This may work correctly. I don't know. We'll find out. So let's go to test 2 here, and we'll rename this one to track, T-R-A-C-K. So now we know it's music testing test 2, and it's called track. So this one right here, and let's see if it finds this one correctly. So let's go here, and we'll do auto relocate. Aha, so even with, it doesn't matter whether it's auto relocate, well, I guess let's do a manual relocate and see. Let's try this one here. So this one's song, and now I guess I can't remember if I did that with automatic or manual. Let me go and we'll try manual. So let's go to music testing, and we'll rename test 3. We'll rename this one to track. So track, T-R-A-C-K. And then we'll go back into Rekordbox. So we're going to manually do this one. It's going to ask us where song exists. We renamed it. So let's go here and go relocate. We'll do a manual relocation. And so we know this one lives in test 3. It's renamed track. So let's see now if the file name here changes to track. It didn't. So regardless of whether you do auto or manual, Rekordbox is not updating the file name. And besides the fact that it's wrong, obviously it causes a problem down the road when if you ever try and do a manual relocation, you don't know what the file is because it's like, is it this one or is it this one? Obviously this is the correct one and this one is incorrect. But you get a few iterations down the road of changing folders, moving stuff around, and having this one being incorrect. It's going to cause a lot of confusion. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions further or anything, feel free to ask.